What's up, chuletas? Today we're going to be doing something a little different. We're going to be making this super easy measuring cup DIY hanger. If you're new here, I normally don't make DIY tutorials like these, but it's something new that I am thinking about incorporating into my channel. So stay tuned for more. I do make cake tutorials and other cake related videos, cake challenges, recipes. If any of that interests you, click that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any more videos. All right, let's get started. So I pretty much got everything from the Dollar Tree except a few things. So what you will need is some chalk paint, which I did get from the Dollar Tree, a paintbrush, and also some black foam board. And now you can start painting it. I don't really know how to paint, so my sister, who is a crafter, might be cringing at me for painting the way I am, but you gotta excuse me. I'm a cake decorator, okay? I don't do much painting. But yeah, you're just gonna cover it up completely, and then I left that to dry overnight. Now for the baking is my therapy. I actually printed this out from my computer. This is something that I custom made myself using some software that I have on my computer already. So you can go ahead and screenshot this right now with your phone or on your computer if you'd like, so that you could use the same exact printout as me. Or if you want, you could always go on Google and search up whatever saying that you like, that think it's cute, as long as it has like a black background, or unless you have like Photoshop and you know how to work with that stuff, then yeah. So going back to this, I cut out each word individually like this. So now that the letters are cut out, we can begin to Mod Podge the letters onto the board. So when it comes to using Mod Podge, you want to use very little on the back of it to like help stick it on, only because you don't want like air bubbles forming. So make sure you do that. Just use very, very little, okay? In case you're not familiar with Mod Podge, it's just like a glue / sealer. It's used to like glue paper like we're doing right here, or also to glue on fabric, stuff like that. And by the way, I did get the Mod Podge from the Dollar Tree. Now that that's set, we can Mod Podge the whole entire thing. Not the whole entire board, but like the whole area where you stuck the pieces of paper on. We want to set this off to the side for about an hour just so that it can dry, and then move on to the next step, which is gluing on the hooks. And I decided to use the Command brand. I actually got this from Walmart. If you do want to really go on a budget, you could always just get the hooks from the Dollar Tree. They do sell them. I just didn't grab them because I didn't really like the style of them, and also the hook piece didn't fit on my measuring cups. So that's why I didn't even bother with that. I stuck to like the really fancy ones. So before gluing on your hooks, you want to make sure everything is spaced out perfectly. So as you can see here, I spaced everything out using 4 fingers, and then on the 2 sides using 3 fingers. Now I'm ready to glue on the hooks. So I decided to go with this adhesive that I also found at the Dollar Tree. I know the Command brand does come with an adhesive already, but I really wasn't sure if it was gonna be strong enough to hold my measuring cups. But then I realized later, I was like, duh, like Command strips are strong as hell. So you could honestly just try the Command strips and save yourself some money. But if you do decide to use the Dollar Tree hooks, I highly recommend you do use the adhesive, because the little adhesive that it comes with the back of the hooks aren't that great. Now we can move on to making the frame. So to make the frame, I decided to use some painter sticks. You could actually buy these at Lowe's or Home Depot or even Walmart. They actually offer these painter sticks for free. You just have to go to like the painter section and ask them for a couple of sticks, and they'll give it to you for free. And by the way, these painter sticks are actually the 5-gallon painter stick size. So the reason why I'm wearing gloves is because I'm going to stain these sticks with some wood stain. You can get this really cheap at Walmart or Home Depot or Lowe's. Depends what size gallon you get. But also remember that you do want to wear a mask while staining because it can be very, very strong and harmful for your lungs. To stain the wood, all you're gonna need is a towel, and all you have to do is literally just brush it on just like this. And make sure to get the edges of the wood as well. You want to let these dry outside so that strong smell doesn't get in your house.
If you want to save your buck and you don't want to stain your wood, it's optional. I mean, I think it still looks nice without the staining, but I prefer it with the stain. I don't know, it just looks more fancy and it looks more like farmhousey, you know what I'm saying? By you leaving it plain, will save you like $4.
So on all the painter sticks, there's like that weird like indent. So I wanted to get rid of that on that dotted line where I just showed you guys. You don't need this fancy machine to cut it off. You can literally use a hand saw that you have at home, or also at the Dollar Tree, they do sell hand saws. So moving on to gluing the sticks to the board, I'm going to be using some Gorilla Glue, and I'm just going to glue the very edges like this. So unfortunately, these two side sticks were not long enough, so I did have to add on a little piece to both sides. So I don't know why, but my foam board started to like curve. It was like bending a little bit. So that explains why I have so many bottles on top of it, because I was trying to add some weight to it to help it stay straight. And it did work. So if you come across that issue, there you go. Moving on to the next step, I really wanted to hang up this sign, so I used some nautical rope, which you could also find at the Dollar Tree. And to make the nautical rope stick, I just glued it with hot glue. Once the glue is done drying, then you can hook it up. And then for the fun part, finally, we can now hook on the measuring cups and the measuring spoons. Just like this. This is so pretty. I'm so happy I did this. I really hope you guys enjoyed this DIY. Pero nena, it's not over yet, okay? We still gotta do the chalk. I got this chalk from the Dollar Tree as well. This is optional, but I thought it was a cute touch. I mean, this is the reason why I used chalk paint in the first place, so that I can do this. Just write out your measurements, and then let's say you make a mistake, you can just get a wet paper towel and erase it like that. Mira que chulo. Oh my god, I just had so much fun making this. This was very inexpensive. Overall it cost me $11. Now, like I said, if you want to save yourself some more money, it can come out to $7 if you just use the hooks from the Dollar Tree. And please, if you do make this, tag me on my Instagram at Thalias Cakes.
So chuletas, if you did enjoy this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Your feedback is very important to me, so go ahead and leave a comment down below letting me know if you would like to see more DIYs like this that is like cake related. And if you're new here, go ahead and click the circle button right over here to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any more videos. Also, check out this video over here and check out this video over here. Thank you so much for watching. God bless.